So a lot of you have known me as a smiley, positive girl who seems to have her shit together. And I am here to completely tear down that image that you have of me because I realize that is actually not not at all capturing who I really am. And yeah, like this smiley face, this happy face is it can be quite deceptive, right? I got this survival instinct to like look nice to other people. But sometimes they get really like when they get closer, right? I might not treat them that well. I'm gonna be totally honest here, right? I'm not as grateful as I think I should be, or I can be quite self-centered. Um, you know, I can be quite self-centered and get overly upset about a couple small things that happen with this person, right? And yeah, but truly, even my 4-year-old self, you see she's got that smile, but a lot of times it's a much more real smile than a lot of my smiles where I'm trying to like cover something up, right? you know, this is I will say I'll argue that this is an authentically evil smile. Like this is a smile of I'm going to get into your candy jar and eat all your cookies and all your chips, and you won't know if it was me or a raccoon. Except I probably clean up better after myself. I used to go into the fridge and just eat cold butter, like just sink my teeth into the slab of butter. So you can tell I didn't really follow actually. I my true I think my at my core at my core, I don't actually care that much for rules. I think there are a bunch of shoulds. Oh yeah, here's a picture. Here's a picture, right? I think there are a bunch of shoulds. I don't think like on some level I don't actually believe that you know I should be grateful to family all the time, or I should force myself to do the quote unquote responsible thing. Like actually a good friend of mine, Wiam, actually he said like a lot of the craziness in this world comes from um, the pressure to be good people while not letting ourselves express everything that's not good, not quote unquote good, right? And the trouble with our culture is we label all these, we label a bunch of uh, things that might not really be bad as bad, right? Like, if I can think of any behaviors, like for instance, like like a girl who is bold and outspoken. A lot of families don't appreciate that. It can cause some friction, right? And it holds a lot of us back because women, we a lot of us don't feel comfortable taking up space in the world, right? So that's just one example, but right, other things like for instance, I kind of hopped from job to job. It wasn't like I can say my attitude was far from the attitude of a peppy, like really positive employee. At times, I would wish they'd fire me because it's like I'm really like not even trying anymore, and I just wanted to quit. But you know, a healthier way to approach that, like I knew, was to quit and look bad and be bad a little bit so I could start doing something I enjoy more, right? um so anyways, yeah, this smile, like I actually love this smile. Uh I think, what is it, it's a smile wanting to take over the world, because yeah, the big Lena and the little Lena, we scheme together. You know, we are ambitious. We are ambitious gals. We don't accept, at our core, we don't accept like the rules with the Z. Yeah, let me see if I want to say anything else. Yeah, just like, imagine like the little devious Lena with the devil horns on the head. If I could Photoshop that, if I, have time. But yeah, I'm proud mama of this ambitious baby child. And yeah, you see, ambition's not always like a positively seen thing. But it can be used for good. So now you have it, like, you have a few glimpses of my authentically bad side. And, if there's, if somebody like Trump could become president, and if he could actually, well, he actually did get a lot of things done, kind of covered up by the smokescreen of his media appearances. But if someone like him can get a lot of actually, they can make a lot of positive changes happen while being bad, then what can't we do? I mean, like, it's so freeing to think that way. So anyways, hope that helps you feel better about not matching up to be a, goody, like a goody two shoes. But like, I think, right, I think it's great if being good is natural to you, if if it's truly something you believe in, right? If you believe, self-sacrifice, temporary self-sacrifice for the needs of others is truly the better thing, and you want to live by that principle all the time, by all means, go for it. I'm fully supportive of that. What I'm not supportive of is like continuing to, have this standard that is like, beyond your reach, right? Like, it's like good daughter, good employee, good student. For a long time, like, these things, I had the bar and the standard set so high. I was comparing myself to others. I was like, why can't I do this? Why can't I push myself 100%? And I was beating myself up all the time. It was like, not improving because, like, it was just a little bit far out of reach for me, like if the path to reaching, like, becoming a good person was that easy, everybody would have achieved that by now. So, rather than being good, maybe in the past I needed to look at, okay, why, what had me addicted to games, and actually just admit to myself, I would rather play 12 hours of 8 hours of games rather than doing 3 hours of homework, like, just being totally honest with myself, and then picking, okay, what do I really believe here, right? Like, of course I believed in being a responsible person, but, if it wasn't fun, right, I needed to admit that fun is a legit need. And we're told as kids that we're bad if we take time to have fun. We need to be responsible, especially if you're like Asian, right, or if your parents are really strict, right? But it's a legit need. I think it's really a legit need, and it's something that it's like, for me, I've been undervaluing for a large part of my life. But also, like, think about like the, we could really, beat ourselves up to no end when thinking about the distance between ourselves right now and somebody like Jesus level good person, like he'd like get nailed to a cross to save humanity or something. Like, to me, that requires an energy, kind of like almost like beyond our comprehension. Like, I haven't figured out how to like tap into God's love yet. Like, I really haven't, like, I know he's been giving me a lot of blessings, right? But, Jesus knew how to do it, and I still need time. I still need time to work up that patience, that courage, that discipline, that motivation, find my why. A lot of us kind of like go through a world kind of just doing what we're requested to with very little motivation because we're not sure of our why, because we weren't kind of allowed to be our full selves. So, anyways, let me know if this talk helped you, and how you want to be bad, like how, like what are some bad parts of yourself that you could allow, quote unquote bad parts of yourself that you could allow yourself to be more, so that you end up being a happier and healthier human being. So anyways, hope this was helpful. Take care, y'all. Peace out. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Yeah, see you soon.